The theme of good versus evil. The play is a good example of the treatment of good and evil in both Elizabethan drama and Jacobean drama. As a theme, it is a stark contrasting picture of the two forces depicted in the clash of the two factions. On the good side, King Duncan, Malcolm, Banquo and Macduff, and on the evil side, Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, and the witches as agents of evil. But it's that contrast that provides the drama, with all the language and action surrounding them. Macbeth begins as a good man, a very good man, loyal, responsible, and honorable. During the course of the action, he becomes evil, influenced by the witches, who are agents of the power of evil. Fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air. He is led on by the suggestion that he is destined to become king. The transition is accompanied by language that depicts that transition. At first, he is great, good Macbeth, the hero of Scotland. The King Duncan calls him valiant cousin and worthy gentleman. In the course of the action, Macbeth kills his opponents, slaughtering the whole of Macduff's family, one of the children actually being murdered on stage. He is now Black Macbeth, bloody butcher, Hell Kite. The saintly Duncan is associated with good. When Macbeth is considering killing him, he acknowledges that this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, that his virtues will plead like angels trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. We see there the direct contrast in the angels of heaven and the damnation of hell. As Duncan and Banquo approach Macbeth's castle for the king's visit, the language creates a heavenly atmosphere around them. Heaven's breath smells wooingly here, but inside the castle it is different. The evil plotting of Macbeth and Lady Macbeth has turned it into an almost a literal hell. The raven himself is hoarse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements, Lady Macbeth says. Come, thick night, and pour thee in the dunnest smoke of hell. Everything now in the castle is dark and hellish. There's even a comic scene after the killing of Duncan, where the gatekeeper, aroused from his sleep by Macduff knocking on the door, fantasizes about being the gatekeeper of hell. Every word, every action now expresses that theme. Duncan's son Malcolm, together with Macduff, exiled in England, now gathers a force to return to Scotland and overthrow Macbeth. Sponsored by the English king, who is depicted as the agent of good, they return to Scotland and the classic battle of good versus evil takes place. They overthrow Macbeth and the throne is restored to its rightful king. Good has triumphed over evil.